we're back.
Well, let's check.
And yeah, it's up there.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Again. Sorry.
Yeah. We're back. We're back. All right. Yeah. So, wow, my internet at this new apartment is not as good. So, sorry. That just apparently just happens once in a while where stream just kind of goes kaput.
Ooh, that reminds me. Does that mean OBS also didn't capture it, or just Twitch? Because if OBS didn't capture it at all, we'll have to explain to our YouTube buddies that there's been a glitch in the Matrix.
Ooh, it looks like OBS may not have captured it, but at the same time, that's okay because you can export the
shit from Twitch.
Yeah, the shit from Twitch. So we can, regardless, we can upload the Twitch episodes onto.
We'll just have to put in a little break in between them that's like.
You're right.
Technical difficulties, sorry.
I appreciate that you think I'm gonna put that much effort in.
You bastard.
I'm just gonna put in like episode 3 part 1, episode 3 part 2. And then just in the description be like, we lost about 20 minutes, guys.
Sorry, again. I'd like to say we'll make sure this doesn't happen again, but I really don't understand how it happened in the first place, so...
I mean,
it'll probably happen again, y'all.
It just kind of crashed. Like, it just kind of does that when you have... Like, my PC, I mean, not to be big dick swinging, but my PC's no schlump. Like, it's a good boy. It really is the internet that just kind of pooped on us, so...
Well, since I'm here, I might as well check and see what Giorama shit I have.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any river. I don't.
Yeah.
Thank.
And it just kind of takes the wind out of your sails, you know. When it's like, man, like it's like, what were we even talking about during all those times that we could talk about it? Did everyone get the story about the bulge? I believe that was actually pretty.
That was pretty early on.
I was just messing.
But I do love that you really just wanted the excuse to say bulge out loud again.
I did. But also, it did sit with me the second, like, during that conversation. It was like maybe she just wanted to say bulge. She just wanted to talk about penis bulge.
Wait, are we talking about the friend that we're trying not to dox?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
He could be a potentially dirty bird.
I firmly believe that.
You firmly believe she a dirty bird?
I kind of. I do believe that she might be putting on airs, you know?
God, I hope she never watches this. She would slap the shit out of you.
I've deserved it. I deserve it.
So this is this game's pal.
Oh.
He's just like a small Indian dude.
You don't seem to be from around here. Well, if you're new here, you should go see Trent first. These are the things you must do.
Aren't the people from that video that you're referencing, like, Ugandan or something?
Yes.
You're racist, congratulations.
I'm doubling down on this. Let's go.
I start to feel restless when I don't have laundry hung on the clothesline. Would you do something about that?
What laundry? You don't wear a shirt. You're wearing cuffed pants and a fucking dead cat.
He wants to hang more dead cats.
I'd like it to be near the peanut pond. I can sleep well after I dip in the water there. Huh? You want to know where that is? Well, look at the Matataki village more closely. It should be easy to spot.
The one's shaped a little bit like a peanut. It's also the only pond.
Gotcha. That one, the second one helps more.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even know that that's entirely accurate either, because there's like a waterfall in Monotaki Village that leads into a pool of water, which leads directly into a stream, but I still don't know if I would call that a pond or not. I don't know. Yeah. Let's just get a real good look at this.
Yeah, he's definitely not the voice that I gave him, is for sure. He's definitely not that.
Also, look at this fucking light that's happening. It's weird.
It's like you as Toan as like the camera are casting a shadow, or that might actually be collisions with him. The camera's like colliding with him.
Well, it's gross, and I'm gonna leave now. Okay. This is Peanut. Sort of.
Oh, that's...
This is Peanut Pond.
Wow. That I would not have gotten... If you had...
It's like a peanut in the shell.
You had...
See, this is the thing that's like kind of a pond.
Yeah. If you had, like, with no context, pointed that to me and been like, what does that body of water look like? Like, what shape? What nut? What animal? Like, what does it look like? I just fucking Metapod from Pokemon.
It does look a bit like Metapod. Oh wait.
Kakuna?
Is this wrong? Is this wrong?
Wait, what's that?
There are two gates in this town, and one leads you to the village, and the other one leads you directly to the map. I think this is the one that leads you to the map.
We're about to find. Oh.
Yep. No? Okay.
Can
cool.
you? Ooh, hey.
I did it. I went to the right gate. Shut up.
Got it in one. I'm impressed with how just are Dark Cloud 1 dungeons longer? Or are they about the same? Except for like the post-game one?
I think they're mostly shorter.
Oh, really?
But I don't remember. Yeah, they usually cap at like 16 levels max.
It's pretty long, actually. Like.
Well, yeah, but there are some in like as early as chapter 3 of Dark Cloud 2 that I think like Balance Valley, I'm pretty sure is like 18.
Is it that long?
I think so.
I thought that none of them broke 20 until chapter 7. And then chapter 8 is just like 40 or something. 40 something.
Manas are useless. Gives you thirst.
Yeah.
Stupid. They're less useless in this one because your thirst meter is just like a thing.
Right.
But in the second game, they give you
the thirst condition.
Yeah, which is bad because
the thirst condition
is it bad?
In the second game is scary because it makes sense that mechanically it works this way, but like all the other oh god, that was 37 damage.
I know, I need to be more careful about these guys. I've just been like boldly running ahead.
Yeah. But that's over half your health.
Just get good.
Yeah. Sorry, I was distracted by how much damage that was.
So I lied also. Lock is still the same button. I just be locked on and I haven't been locking on because I'm dumb. I just don't lock on as Toan. I lock on as Tao because he doesn't have homing stones.
What an animation there. Just like it just pops up, bag is full. Yeah. Yeah, the thirst condition is way worse in the second game because of the fact that it's like anything else, like I think curse or petrify or gooey or whatever. I think it might be rain outside maybe. All those things just kind of like.
We blame that on the crash?
Maybe. Let's see how we're doing in OBS right now. We're doing pretty good actually.
Cool. was a weird visual effect for me. It was screen got little and then big again.
Sorry.
I could still see it because OBS, but like, it was gross. It was weird and I didn't like it.
So this is the pro strat is if you need, and this works within reason, but there's bitrate, which is just kind of like the quality of video you're outputting, kind of just like a number that really doesn't mean a whole lot. Just the higher the number, the better the quality of the video you're outputting. So if
it's a pretty old game. It's not exactly high def to begin with.
Sure.
Though it does run, as you've mentioned, at 60 frames per second. Oh no.
So the bitrate though is just that's the stuff that like makes it like with a lower bitrate. You get like fuzzy screen. I think, gosh, was it Donkey or something like that showed like The Witcher 3 looking really beautiful, and then you just like screen like hand the camera and suddenly everything got like super fuzzy. That's kind of what low bitrate does to you. But that means that you have less. The lower the bitrate typically means you have less dropped frames. So your stream is just kind of a more healthy, stronger stream. And the audience has to buffer less, like, because the higher the bitrate we're trying to output means the more demand we're putting on at people's machines to read in this high quality video. Granted, Twitch included a low latency mode recently, so people can actually on their side opt into an option that allows them to get a lower quality video. Get a lower quality video, but not have to like.
Well, that's the trouble with these guys. Is you have to get close enough that they'll drop down. Because otherwise, you can't hit them.
It's just scary that they do over half your health. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
Not right.
Is block still the end all be all in this game? Like, does it still just block every point of damage?
Let's find out.
Wow. Seems like it.
Seems like it.
That was something that just kind of astounded me in Dark Cloud 2. Well, and in Dark Cloud 1, is just that block makes you invincible.
Well, in Dark Cloud 2, it's more like damage reduction, because you still sometimes get hit reduced damage through your block in the second game. I don't remember if the same can be said for this. I'm assuming so, based on the fact that otherwise, why the fuck do we bother having defense and something that raises our defense?
Well, no, I mean defense still makes sense since you're like that's the amount of damage you'll take. That's the amount of damage you'll take passively, regardless of like, you know, whether you're blocking or attacking or whatever.
I'm real mad that I don't have anything that boosts my speed spike.
Sorry. Beast by Dre. But yeah, so there's that, like, just the. God, my brain just fell off.
I'm sorry.
That's all good.
Didn't mean to do this to you.
It's fine.
How could it happen to me?
Yeah. The defense just. Yeah, passive defense is good because you can attack. If you're blocking, you specifically can't like attack or anything, and your movement's slow, so like they can kind of gang up on you. Yeah. That's about all I had for that one.
Cool. Do you want to know something really stupid?
Hit me with it.
So I slept for that absurd amount of time.
You're tired again.
I'm just still yawning, as though I'm still tired, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
I am honestly in a similar boat, yeah.
Yeah, we might need to go grab a soda. mean, it's kind of too late now since we're midstream. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to somehow grab a soda, though, I'd be okay with that, but like, yeah, we'd be stopping the stream and then starting it up or stopping. Honestly,
here's what I'll say: if it crashes again, that's what we'll do.
well, here's my genuine response to you as well, though, that it's not too far from 10, which means.
Oh yeah, you work in the morning.
Well, yeah, that. And I'd just like to start winding down after this, so. I figured maybe around 10 we just kind of call it a night or something. So that's like 20 minutes.
Well, we don't have 2 hours yet.
We lost some of it, true. But did we start close to 8 then? I thought we started around 8.
I don't remember. Genuinely, you would have to look at it. I have no idea.
Well, it's not going to tell us when we started. It'll just tell us that there's 45 minutes of stream. And this one says like 15 minutes.
See, so we only have like an hour. I'm just saying. I don't want to cheat our fans out of some good Mimic 4 content.
I think it's probably okay, just because of the fact that really tonight was just kind of getting us back into the rhythm of it. Like, we have a box now. The box is here.
Yeah, but listen, man, I had to fight you for like a month to get you to do this with me, so I'm gonna go 2 hours. Fuck you.
What I'm saying is we may have lost a lot of stream. Alright, we'll go to 10:30. Oh, you weren't kidding about the mimic thing, were you?
No, dude.
These are all mimics.
These are all mimics. Well, that's not entirely true. I just got 2 gems also.
These are all mimics.
Everything is Mimikyu! The cutest Pokemon! It's not the cute. But it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
What we can see of it, which is a sheet painted like Pikachu.
So when you go into the water, does Toan also get restored?
No, you have to switch to them.
Oh wow, that's rough.
That's not that bad. Just go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I forgot.
That's why it was so scary that you were losing half your health, because it was like, oh well, it's actually, the punishment isn't that as bad in this game. As bad. Because you just lose half your money. Like, it doesn't just like, you know, slap you with, you're done, load from save.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's not good, it's just not like a game ender necessarily. Then again, if you had like a bajillion money and you didn't want to lose that money, then
Yeah.
then it might be like.
Plus, I don't remember if you keep the items that you found in the dungeon along the way. I'm sporting like 3 or 4 gems at this point, so I'd really rather not
lose them.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, you're kind of sunk either way, because either you lose them through, like, assuming that we like lost, which, you know, knock on wood, we don't.
It's gonna be a fucking king mimic. Yep.
Ooh. Boy.
I'm the fuck out of here.
King mimics wreck your day, yeah.
King mimic, 0 out of 0. No worth.
0 out of 70, that's your health.
Kind of. Yeah, I just decided I don't want to fuck with the mimics. So I'm just gonna open all the shit and get the shit and then like. Ugh.
So,
it's so easy to get stuck on trees.
Yeah. Asking the real question.
Mm-hmm.
I actually wouldn't mind a soda. Where do we go for soda? And I know that
Walmart is probably 24/7. I don't know. If you want to get just like a cup of soda, there's.
all the way out to like racetrack.
Yeah, I don't know, like 7-Eleven racetrack type motherfuckers.
I know that you don't really want to drive because of your car, but if you drive, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for our sodas.
I really don't. we... Like, I haven't driven it in like months. I don't know if it's still acting weird.
Okay.
But we're, theoretically, since we filled out the paperwork at the beginning of this week, we're only like a week or two away from having the money that we need to get it checked out. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I will do.
Yeah. Because to be honest, well, I mean, part of it is that I'm actually tired now, so it's like, it makes me lethargic about driving. And the other part is that I just don't like driving. That you're cool. You're cool.
I'm pretty cool. Have you met me?
You are fine.
Thank you. Wait. That's not necessarily the same thing.
I'm running back to the to what you said the other night because I can't remember how you said it, but you're like, if there's anything that I am, it's funny or something like that. So I just wanted to run.
I don't have a lot of skills going for me, but I am funny.
Right.
I just wanted to reroute back to that one.
One of my only claims to fame. You know, I didn't think about it, but every time I stream with Isaac, he's always jokingly like, when are we gonna play Kato Shoujo? And every time I'm like, bitch, it's up to you. When do you want to play Kato Shoujo? But honestly, this February, I might demand it for real. Because...
Corner him and then be like, alright, you wanted it. We're doing it.
You keep making the joke, man. And because he still cites that game, which for anyone who doesn't know is a porny visual novel.
That's true.
Made by fucking 4chan. And boy shucks howdy, does it smell like it's made by 4chan. But he's constantly citing it as his favorite game, and I have actually played it, every single track, and he's only played like 2 tracks over and over again. So...
Well, it's funny that you...
What?
That you're dunking on Isaac, because he is here.
What's up, Isaac?
The internet to say it, the man's disabled dudes. Isaac actually brings up a good point that I totally fucked up, which was didn't actually send a link to anybody.
Wow, you're really good at this whole streaming thing, Jackson.
You want me to drop a link, bro? You want me to just take 4 seconds to
just drop a hot squat.
Just downtown voice acting.
I'm just gonna open the menu since I can't see shit right now, and we might be dying.
That's probably for the best. All right, so I copied that. I'm not even in Discord anymore. I closed it down so I'd be saving on the bandwidth.
Anyway, Kato Shoujo. So yeah, I've actually played every inch of that game.
Forgot this.
Which is... And also, since James is here, I'll also put him on blast. He has someone he thinks is best girl, and she ain't, man.
Alright, I'm interested in this.
She ain't.
Hit me with who best girl is.
Well, best girl overall, I have to qualify as, like, for Kato Shoujo, what storyline, because each storyline, I don't know if you know this, each girl's storyline is written by a different writer. And shucks howdy, let me tell you, all are not created equal, and there's a lot of fucking bad writing in that game. But the most believable tracks that, like, actually seem like they could legitimately be a real relationship and don't ruin the realism by just making it so very 4chan fab fan fair, like, no, is Emmy, who is the prosthetic wearing track star, because this is disabled dudes, as James said, and Lily, who gets a bad rap because she is the most boring. She really is. She's very boring, but it seems like they could have a real relationship based on the writing. Like, it kind of makes sense. Whereas everything else is just like, I guess I like you now for no reason. Also, this is happening. It's dumb. Like,
I see no problem with
like
this.
Glasses Girl is suddenly just like, alright, I'm gonna bone you. Hold still.
Yeah, hold still.
She fucking climbs into your lap and just like bangs you on a chair. I don't know, it's stupid.
That's pretty funny. You're really thirsty, by the way.
Shit, girl, don't I know it?
Yeah. And weird dad stuff.
Yeah, there's weird dad stuff galore.
Oh my gosh.
And also weird brother stuff.
So I
But
have
not in the usual anime way of, you know, One-chan or Oni-san. It would be Oni-chan, technically, because he's the younger brother. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, no, this is all new to me because I have not had any experience with this game at all.
Cataway, you mean?
Yeah, no, I haven't played it. I know about.
Well, then I guess you'll just have to watch the February stream that I've decided that fucking Isaac and I are doing for... We're doing it.
Right, because if you didn't hop in the stream, Isaac, then... if you hadn't hopped in yet, we were talking about how, according to YouTube, you were saying hey, when are we gonna play this? And so it's kind of like doubling down that's happening.
Yeah, honestly, we might, since Isaac and I have both played Lily's track before, if we're gonna do all the tracks of the girls on stream, we might make Jackson join us just for Lily's stream, because although she is the most boring, she's also the most, milquetoast ass, Wonder Bread motherfucking wife material, so she might actually be, what he's into.
Well, just throwing that one right out there, just...
Listen, man, it is what it is.
Come on and slam, and welcome to Japan.
And...
Sorry, welcome to 4chan.
Yeah, welcome to 4chan. Also, for the record, I personally think that best girl is Emmy.
Yes.
There's an awkward and funny scene. There's a very awkward and funny scene where Emmy, where you're dating Emmy for most of the track, and she's like, "So I heard about butt stuff. We should try butt stuff." And
oh god.
And
wait,
so you guys try butt stuff, and she's like, "Never mind. Immediately, never mind. We're never doing that again."
Oh goodness.
And that's the kind of funny shit that brings realism to the storyline, because that's some real shit that would happen.
Mm-hmm. I actually really have to throw it out for James because that was a funny.
What?
He says blind playthrough. That means the lily pad.
That's true. She is blind.
Oh man. But yeah, that's. Oh, gosh.
Also, she's blonde and stacked as hell. She's very much like the Western ideal. Her design is. So it kind of makes sense also for that reason.
How PG, how family friendly
is this game? Not at all. It's definitely porn.
No, I meant, are we keeping this stream?
Oh, this one, we've sworn on it. We've made sexy sex jokes, so probably not at all.
I told you about the time that I was invited to try butt stuff, right?
No! Oh my god! Is this the same time you were the same time you were propositioned? Because I thought when you were propositioned that one time by the girl who had a boyfriend, I thought that was for a little I'm gesturing, but the stream can't see. I'm talking about a blowjob, y'all.
Oh no! If you're the girl that was wanted to sleep in my bed thing, and then I did homework during that time.
Yeah.
No.
Who was definitely trying to seduce you, and you were like, "Cool story. I'm gonna do homework really hard."
Yep. That's exactly how that one turned out.
Yeah. She had a boyfriend at the time, but we're not gonna dox her.
Right. No. This one was a girl that I used to work with during one of my internships.
Oh my god! Was it the... I definitely thought you just meant, the girl who you worked with at Jimmy John's who was constantly trying to get you to bone her?
No, that was another girl.
You know, for someone who's never had sex, you've been propositioned a lot of times.
That's true. Well, I guess I feel like I've told that story before, but
Jackson makes bitches thirsty. Jackson is the mellow banana of people.
the mellow banana of... Yeah. I'd finally get it. Like, at first I tried to figure it out, but... that ad fact is another story. All right, so going forward, starting with that one first.
Legendary figure.
I did have a harem day. Like I had a day where my life was an anime episode. This is back in like community college, so I would think I was like 19 or so, and like all of our high school-y friends during that time decided to.
Try not to make the name of this monster dirty.
Haley Holy.
Haley Holy. She's got a beard and giant pigtails made out of leaves.
Jeez. But we all decided we wanted to go like swimming together, like have like a pool day. Well, I think we originally decided like, you know, invite like 6 guys and 6 girls or whatever. Every other guy didn't show up, so it was me and 6 girls at Woman Pool or Woman Park or whatever.
That's super funny.
Yeah, like straight up, that was just like I knew at that point
You just had a harem for a day.
yeah, that was my Hot Springs episode.
Gross.
Yeah, or beach episode.
Wow, really gross.
Yeah. Yeah, that's never gonna happen again. But by golly.
It sure did happen that one time.
And then Justin, actually, I'm fine using first name. I had to go to work.
Honestly, that man, he's gonna be a doctor one day soon. He just did the interview process.
Yeah.
But he deserves every doxing in the world.
He wrote a book.
He did. Yeah, we'll plug him to make up for the fact that we're gonna shit on him mercilessly.
Kingdom Come. Look it up on Amazon.
It's a Christian-themed sexy vampire novel.
Oh, have you read it?
No, I just know that that's what it is. Well, I think I read part of it before he had it published.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
I wasn't really gonna like dunk on him. I was just gonna say like I had to go to work and he arrived just as I was leaving.
He took over your harem.
So he inherited the harem.
It's just like in Moggy with Sinbad. He's just like, it's yours now, son. Oh, fuck. That is good. That's some good shit.
Oh, man.
So yeah, finish telling the butt stuff story since we got excited and forgot to finish it.
Gosh, yeah, so the preface for this is that, I was friends with this girl for a while, and I kind of liked her. I worked with her at one of my internships, and so the first time that I found out that she actually was kind of liked me was that she just sent me a text one day where she's just like, I'm cold. Like it's just like that, just I'm cold. And it's like, I'm sorry. And then
get a blanket?
What I had said, because I'm dumb, is I'm sorry, I'd warm you up if I could, as in to say I would get you a blanket, I would something
dude,
like
that translates to thirsty bitch as you want to be next to me.
I realized that like 30 I realized that immediately after I sent the text.
You were like, oh shit.
And so I like started backpedaling really hard.
The easiest way to backpedal from that is to just text no homo. It's the only out.
It's really good, actually. So I'm reading chat now.
Yeah. James has a good point. So I'd warm you up if I could. JK.
Right. Because I just started explaining to myself like where my thought process was, and she's like, "Oh, that's fine. I told to be cool with fucking." And it's like, So that's where our conversation started.
Oh no.
So over the course, which I kind of did shut that one down because I had to be like, God.
I'm a good boy, and Christ would not want this.
I'm sorry. I want to.
Listen,
but I can't.
Christ understands that there are thirsty bitches in the world. He was friends with prostitutes.
That's true. But we still talked about it a lot, and at one point, you know, she was describing.
This game. Sorry, Silos, I didn't even. This game is Dark Cloud 1. I didn't even mention that. I didn't see that you had said that, but this is Dark Cloud 1. We were doing it as a part of Jackson's channel, Downtown Voice Acting, a while back. There hasn't been any voice acting really in this playthrough so far, in this session rather, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Dark Cloud, and you walked in. Sorry, I genuinely didn't see it was you, Silos, since your color to me is like light green and Isaac's color is dark green, so it messed with me. So I didn't. I'm in the middle of telling a story about butt stuff.
Yeah, we are in the middle of telling a story about butt stuff. So you came at the perfect time.
Yeah. So.
Which is what she said.
So she's like genuinely describing this to me, like,
oh no.
Like, cause
is this the girl that prompted you to not understand that if you have sex from behind, it's not always butt stuff?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if we talked about that, but I think.
Yeah, because I remember you were like 21 when I made that correction to you.
That might have actually just been you that corrected it to me.
Because I was like, I think it was part of the story where you were like, I don't really understand how people find butts attractive, and I was like, oh boy, oh you sweet boy.
Now we've already talked about that story today.
Yeah, because I'm an ass man, but I am not a butt stuff man. The butt stuff.
Right. So it's like, so she's like giving full on the screen because I'm like, okay. What is this experience like? And I remember what the phrase she uses. She's like, it feels like you gotta sneeze. It like feels like a sneeze or something. Like it just kind of brings on that sensation. Like that's
doing butt stuff.
That's weird, and I don't know if I actually like that because I never like want. I never.
Do you genuinely mean that she described doing butt stuff as having to sneeze?
Like, well, like
not at all.
Not like you have to.
Can I just correct everyone? Not at all.
Sure.
It does not feel like that.
Yeah, but that. But then I just replied, like I just kind of was just like, well, I probably don't like that. I'm really vanilla. And she just kind of gives the, you don't know, we could, and I'm like, yeah, I guess we could, huh?
Oh no! Oh no!
And then I think I just gave it some time and distance after that one.
Yeah, it seems like that was what the doctor ordered. Unless you wanted to have a good old-fashioned dicking.
I did not. I did. I mean, she was talking about, like, God, how much of a detail. She's talking about, like, using her fingers, so it's not like she was sticking, like, a dick in my butt.
Got it.
Still.
Got it.
That's more things. And the poop comes out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you're a slingshot. Oh, wow.
Dude, I'm so Jozu. Don't even fucking trip.
Alright, also it's frame.
Yeah, I see that now. I'm really bad about paying attention to the screen when it says stuff like, hey, that shit's ready to upgrade now, dumbass. I haven't been paying attention to when it says shit like that. Damn! Topaz OP.
Dang.
Yeah, that shit gonna have a topaz for sure.
So that's that whole story. I still haven't done it, and I don't think I want to.
Oh, you still haven't done butt stuff, and you don't think you want to?
Yeah,
I don't fucking blame you, man. There's a time and a place for everything, except for butt stuff.
Oh no, you got me, Isaac. I completely screwed the pooch on this one because like I was just like, hey guys, you're doing a thing. Like, wait, let's hang out. and then I forgot to post the link to let people join. Yep. Yeah, I screwed the pooch on that one.
It's okay. Next session, I will make sure that he's less that.
Why is it that why is it, Kelsey,
Yeah?
that when you and I do streams together, I end up pouring out my most embarrassing, like...
I have that effect on people.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I always knew literally everything about every girl in our friend group, like all the time. Because it never fucking failed. Through early college and high school, eventually, if I became friends with a girl, she would decide that I was her adopted older sister and she was going to tell me every single thing about her life. Which is A, why I'm a really, really good wingman, but B, it's one of the reasons why I think I would be a great therapist if I could just go through the schooling.
Right, just walk into your office with tears in my eyes. Let me tell you about what I had proposition for butt stuff.
Yeah. Who hurt you, young child? Come here.
Well, there was only the one person that was in the butt stuff, if that makes you feel better. Like, it's... There was only that one person, so... So one person's in the butt. One person's in the butt stuff. Man. Oh yeah, and then the other one, because there actually had 3 lined up for this one. I think I've told this one a ton of times, but when I worked at Jimmy John's once upon a time, there was it was like me and the manager and just some other like in shop or driver or whatever, and the manager was like a total like gangster kind of guy, and he's just like, man, you're gonna be tearing it up this weekend. And I was just like, dude, all I'm gonna be tearing is like paper or something. I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna be tearing up toilet paper for when I take massive shits.
Right. That after my butt stuff experience.
Gross.
I'm sorry. And I agree. That's why I don't like it. The poop comes out of there. It's not good.
Yeah, Silos, here's my argument. For why no butt stuff.
You breathe poop?
It's not even that it's kind of gross, because it's kind of gross, that's for sure. But it's uncomfortable as motherfucker. No. Like, if I were a gay dude, which, you know, if I had been born a dude, I would still be gay. If I were a gay dude, yeah, sure, man. Like, you're running out of options for holes. Whatever. Like,
Running out of options.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I guess you have like 2.
Yeah. So like, sure, whatever. That's fine. But I'm not a dude. I'm a lady. I have plenty of other holes, and I don't want that one used. I enjoy the sanctity of pooping and nothing else going on back there.
He's kind of what? It's on your toothbrush.
It's not on your toothbrush.
Actually, Gwen says that, like, cause like apparently when you flush the toilet, you get like micro.
Oh no, that's fucking true. But when I flush the toilet, I close the lid first, and also I keep my toothbrush in a cabinet, so there is no shit on my toothbrush.
I should probably.
I don't fuck around with that nonsense. So it's not on a toothbrush.
So that's why my teeth aren't pearly white.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
You could bleach your teeth like porn stars who do butt stuff bleach their asshole.
Ooh, that was a good pull right there.
It was a good pull that made me feel very gross.
Man, micro poop. But yeah, I don't know. I actually forgot where we're at. What was I supposed to be saying, Isaac? Because he's kind of what? Well, I'll just finish a little bit about the Jimmy John's thing.
I feel like I knew the Jimmy John's lady in question for real somehow.
Wait,
like
really?
I knew her somehow, but I don't remember why. I just remember that she was nasty as fuck.
Yes, that was the thing. Here's a doxing because of the fact that I haven't talked to this person in like 8 years. Well, dox at the end because it's the punchline. So yeah, it was like we were all hanging out, I was working, and he's like, "What are you gonna do? Tear it up?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm tearing paper." And he's like, oh, okay, you can go out, party with the ladies, do some stuff. And I was like, dude, who would have sex with me? Come on, look at me. And she makes direct eye contact with me. We're in Jimmy John's, and she looks at me and she's like, I would have sex with you. Like, just deadpan right in my face. It's like, and then kind of like looks down and fumbles with her thumbs and says, I'm kind of a chubby chaser. Like, oh.
That is a thing.
Oh. And I mean, she was a good personality. She was cute. But she also did meth and had a kid, so
yeah,
there was that. And as much as I just can't. And so, there was a good mnemonic for that because her name was Crystal. Crystal does meth.
Oh, that's fucking priceless. It's disgusting how many meth heads I've had, like, interactions with in my life, because I don't know what it is about the Kansas countryside, but it's like the only thing people do is tip cows and meth. Like, they make, as a coworker when I had a brief stint at a factory once said to me, they make that good bathtub meth. Which is ew.
Yeah. All the harem animes rubbing off. Oh yeah, he's kind of that like gangsta guy, it's just kind of like that. I mean, he actually like dealt marijuana because it was Jimmy John's. Like, the dude, like, it was Jimmy John's was his cover job. Like, he made more money dealing weed.
Oh, of course he did.
But had to have a source of income, so he was a manager at Jimmy John's as a cover job.
I mean, Jimmy John's is the perfect place for that shit. Also, their sandwiches suck. Can I just right now? Jimmy John's bread sucks, and their sandwiches are overpriced as a motherfucker.
Their sandwiches are very much overpriced.
They're super overpriced, and their bread is like tough, but not in a way that's like, that good crispy shit. It's just tough and weird. And Jimmy John's is fucking lame as hell. I'm calling you out, Jimmy John's. We don't want you as a sponsor because you suck. A
little bit too freaky for me. A little bit too fast. So to completely jump off of sex stuff for a second and to...
How dare you?
But to compare sandwich shops, believe it or not, I would rank Subway lower than Jimmy John's. And I have tried Firehouse once, and they're okay. Mr. Good Sense.
Mr. Good Sense is some quality shit.
I would put Mr. Good Sense at the top.
Hell yeah.
That was some good stuff. It's true, I'm very vanilla. Vanilla can still be good. Have you guys tried vanilla bean ice cream? Like, that stuff is still pretty tasty. It can be good.
Also, vanilla mixed with some other stuff is really good. Like, vanilla ice cream with root beer float, or vanilla ice cream with orange soda. So what I'm saying is, if you feel a little stale, just give yourself a splash of soda. The soda can be... This is a metaphor, so,
Is this like one of those Coke machines where you can add, like, all the flavor enhancers?
Sex is kind of like that, yeah, I guess.
Ooh. And we made it full circle. We brought it back to sex. I pushed it onto food at one point, and we're back to sex.
Listen, food is a good thing that I would love to talk about till the end of time, but it's not quite as funny as sex.
That's true. I do appreciate, Isaacs, you put Mr. Good Sense in your butt.
Only insofar as I would put it in my mouth and it would eventually make its way to my butt.
Man, a lot of inches depending on, like, especially you can get the double beat as well.
So this is only kind of related, but I am super sorry to everyone.
Go for it.
But I suddenly realized that I need to pee. So
okay.
I am going to hand this to you, and you are going to finish this dungeon, and it's going to be great, and you're definitely not going to die. Have that.
Okay, how do I play this game?
Circles, lock on, X's, X, don't get hit. Bye.
Alright.
I'll be back.
Okay. Alright, I'm piloting. I've played this game for about 6 minutes now. All food eventually goes in your butt. Yeah, like goes to your butt or goes like in your butt. Oh god, I have already screwed the pooch. How do I go to my menu? How do I go to the menu? God. Nope, that's not it. I'm slowly dying of poison. It's not, oh okay, it's actually Y. I just wasn't pressing Y hard enough. Alright. Clever boy, am I? Oh yeah, Kelsey will, it's fine because Kelsey's never gonna watch back this stream. It's probably fine. Can I, okay, here's how I defend. Okay, defend like that. Alright. Swing, swing, swing. Alright. Dude, we killed an enemy. Oh god. Whew, this camera goes really fast too. It's making this shit look easy, but good. Alright, hey, we killed another one. Oh god. Oh, that did like 40 damage to me. Why does this man kill me in one hit? Why does this man poison me and kill me? Like, I've got one bread left. Probably what I might have to do if I get to a bad spot is just pause the game and wait for oh god, there it is. Pause the game and wait for, okay, so we have cheese. And wait for Kelsey to come save me. Alright. 3 and 4, there we go. Oh yeah. I played the second game, which is a lot easier, so this is actually pretty hard. Alright. Spearman. Yeah. Why did she make this look so easy? Oh god, there's something chasing me. Okay, weapon, customize. We're good. Upgrade. I'm still reading chat. I promise. Why is, and so on that note, why is Silas vomiting? Customize. I'm gonna put some Dragon Slayer on this. I raised your bone rapier and I ate like 2 pieces of bread because I suck at this game.
I don't understand why, but in either game, in this one or the second one, you are really bad at not getting hit.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, hey, it's going back to the butt conversation.
Cool. Very mature, everyone.
Hey, we don't have a moral ground to stand upon.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
So, would you stick, Mr. Goodsense, Subway, Jimmy John's, or Firehouse Sub up your butt?
I've never had a Firehouse Sub in my life. But I feel like
I just kind of picked one at random. I just kind of.
that's okay. I like them to have, just like with the elements, I like them to have a little.
Yeah. What about Quiznos? That's a good point. I forgot it. Honestly, I'll be sad. I'll be sorry and say that I did not think much of Quiznos. I know we had one back I had one back in my hometown. I just wasn't really impressed with it. Maybe it's the portion sizes. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing about Jimmy John's is their shit is so small. They charge you like $8 for something that will not feed any human being. Like, it will not fill anybody up unless you are an infant.
Right. They've incorporated now their giant subs, which are just two of them duct taped together.
I will also say this is I would actually say I would put Jimmy John's up my butt, just because I feel like its bread is always stale and hard as fuck, and I feel like having anything fall apart up your butt is just a health problem waiting to happen.
Oh, I felt that one in there. Oh, wow. Okay, you've convinced me. You've convinced me that Jimmy John's is the one.
Yeah, not that... unless Silos is asking for
no, this is actually...
If this is like the sandwich metaphor for smash or pass, then the answer is no. But
yeah, if you were like at gunpoint, from which sandwich restaurant would you stick up your butt?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Actually, that kind of question came from me.
Okay.
Because I figured it was topical to our conversation. So, spicy bottom equals bad times. Be careful with the peppers.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Like, every sandwich from Jimmy John's that exists is bland as fuck, so I feel like there's not a lot of spicy stuff that could mess with your insides.
Right, just pass on the peppers, pass on the spicy mustard, and you're good.
Right. And like, I don't know, regular peppers might not be so bad. I do constantly make jokes. Jackson's a big hot sauce boy with like every meal.
Yeah.
And I do constantly make jokes about taking butt shots of ghost pepper sauce.
That's right. Oh. That will give you a chemical burn.
I guarantee you it will, and I feel like of all the places to have one, you don't want one on the inside of your butt.
Right, because how does that heal? Because you have to poop every so often. It's like you just keep on irritating the wound site. This is the kind of conversation we signed up for tonight.
Schlotzky's.
Yeah, there's a...
Ooh, that's, I don't think that, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that he did mean that for the pun, because...
No, that's a real sandwich shop.
No, I know it is, but Schlotzky's being something that you put up your butt is very funny, because it sounds like slot. It's like a slot. Where's your sandwich slot? Not to be confused with someone saying slut but having a slur, which is also what it sounds like I'm saying.
You just have an accent, y'all, a bunch of slots.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you putting sloths on?
No, never. Sloths are one of my favorites.
Slothrop would be upset with us if we
put sloths up our
If
butts.
we put sloths
Also, I don't know if you've ever seen the claws on a sloth. That would not go gently into the good night.
Are we moving on to what animal would you put up your butt? No, I'm just
sea cucumber. It would be really gross, but it would feel mostly like a poop, so that's fine.
I can't give a good answer to the question, honestly.
See, because you can't just be like the most like poop, or the most like a sub sandwich, because the most like a sub sandwich an animal can be is a snake, and you do not want a snake up your butt.
Nope. If you're promising that I can just like immediately, this is getting gross, honestly. But if you're promising that like I can immediately pass it, I'd be okay with like like a worm or something, because like tapeworms and stuff like that.
Oh my god, gross!
But
you don't want tapeworms in your butt, dude.
Right, but I'm saying like if you're promising that the immediate follow up is like you're immediately passing this and you're done with this, most people, this is gross, but most people that have that experience apparently don't even really notice it until like they see it. So it's not that painful.
I don't like to talk about tapeworms. Here's a fun fact about me. I don't like to talk about tapeworms because
oh shit.
One time I watched an episode of House where this girl thought she was pregnant and it was big drama with her family, and then they found out that really she had a tapeworm and it was exhibiting a lot of the same signs.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and when they pulled it out, it was like a tapeworm the size of her large intestine.
Oh god.
And that's fucking so gross, and it's given me so many nightmares ever since then. I'm fucking terrified of having a tapeworm. Every time I feel like garbage for an extended amount of time, I'm always like, honey, I have a tapeworm and I'm gonna die.
Okay. So
never talk about tapeworms.
This may make you feel better or worse, but a quarter of the world's population have a tapeworm.
No!
Here's why you feel better.
No.
Because think about the fact that we're in America and how processed our foods are. No, nobody in America has tapeworms because of like there's second and third world countries. That's where 25% of the world's population comes from.
Okay. Tapeworms are awful. If you had to eliminate one species off the planet, it would be tapeworms.
Yeah. We in America are fine from that. John, my old roommate, he actually had one. That was where he told me a lot of the stories.
No.
But yeah, but he was from Honduras though. Like his mom was like native Honduran.
No.
And like that was their side of the family had that.
No. Gross.
The American side totally fine.
Doesn't matter, man. Tapeworms are awful. I don't want to exist anyway, even in conversation.
I'm sorry, James. Maybe I've ruined this train of conversation enough that we just don't talk about the butt ever again. Maybe that was my end game.
That's not true at all. You know that we're gonna talk about butt stuff till the end of time.
Oh god.
It's just the way we are.
Yeah.
We're just a bunch of fucking degenerates.
King Prickly. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you not have any more water, or are you just like...
No, I do, I just don't care.
Okay. Just checking. You peeked at butt stuff. That's all we're good for. We're the stream that talks about butt stuff. Man,
Fine.
I need to pay a quarter for every time you said that word.
Butt stuff?
Yes. We'd have like $5 at
Who
least.
do you pay the quarter? Do you pay,
To the soda that we're getting after the stream.
Oh, see, I was thinking something nice, like you would pay it to some charity about, third world countries with tapeworms.
Alright, that's way better than anything I had. You got me there.
Uh-huh. You ate all my bread, bitch.
I did, because
I don't have any fucking bread
I
anymore.
suck at this game.
Why are you so bad at video games?
I am not. I'm bad at this video game specifically.
And the video game that comes after it.
Well, this video game series. Well, watch me play some Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That stuff, I do good at that. Ain't that right, Isaac? Please back me up.
I'm getting all kinds of dope weapons for tone. It is pronounced tone, and anyone who calls it tone makes me want to die.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I recognize that it's possible that the main character from Final Fantasy X's name is actually pronounced Titus, but it sounds like Teat, and that's fucking stupid and awful, so I will always pronounce his name Titus because it makes so much more sense.
It just sounds better.
It sounds better and it makes more sense. Spirit has this whole thing about water, he's a blitzball player, like, just let him be Titus, goddammit.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Hey, Titus. Okay, so tone?
When?
So which is worse? Tone or tapeworms?
Ah! Tapeworms.
Alright.
Just because I've never had a nightmare about tone.
That is true. Well, so Silos, it canonically, if you ever listen to, because Final Fantasy X, they address him as Titus, right? Or do they really address his name at all?
I think they ever did his name.
Gotcha. But like in other Final Fantasies, they have used his name, like those like big like Dissidia, like the stuff that mixes the Final Fantasies. They have used his name. And
I think in Kingdom Hearts they also call him Titus.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? Why? I don't care if it's canon. It's stupid and wrong.
Yeah.
He will be Titus forever. Also, like, the person who says his name in the Kingdom Hearts game is Waka, and the fucking accent, the voice actor they got for Kingdom Hearts Waka is so laughably bad. It's just like, the most half-assed bullshit white guy trying to be Jamaican voice the world has ever known. So I don't fucking believe a word that bitch says.
So they did not get the same voice actor?
They did not get the same voice actor. Play fucking Final Fantasy X, where Waka is a great character, and then turn around and play Kingdom Hearts and be like, oh no. It's just like turning, and I don't really super care about it because Final Fantasy X-2 is garbage, but they turned the 10-2 team into fairies in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like a bunch of weird fairies. And that's weird and messed up, but like, also, one of those characters doesn't exist in my mind. Like, Pain doesn't exist, because I don't believe in Final Fantasy X-2, because it ruins the characters of Yuna and Riku, who have good characters in the original game.
That's pretty bad.
And that's, obviously, we've discussed how all Final Fantasy sequels are fucking stupid, but I will say they do the same shit in Final Fantasy XIII too, because they take, like, the whole fucking driving plot of 13, which I am not a fan of that game, but the whole driving plot of 13 is, like, Snow finding Sarah or whatever, and, like, saving her life, and, like, that's the whole driving force of the whole fucking game, right?
Yeah.
And then Final Fantasy X-2, she's like, bye, Snow, I've run off with this tall, dark, and handsome dude, and it's totally normal. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right, it does, like, get under my skin. And
what the fuck are you?
It does genuinely get under my skin. That it's like, Pen2 stars Sarah, which is cool. Final Fantasy sequels don't exist. What about, I'm trying to think of a good sequel.
What? Oh, hey. Smells like a snake. What does that smell like, game? What'd that snake smell like?
I've got an answer for you.
Gross. I don't want to know. Is it butt stuff?
I was actually going to route back to tapeworms.
No! But also that doesn't help either because I don't know what the fuck
that's a good point. Butt stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not doing good to you tonight.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm genuinely. I am actually trying to think of a good Final Fantasy sequel. I mean,
there isn't one. They don't exist.
Cause like, one of course.
The only decent Final Fantasy sequel that exists is Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, what about Final Fantasy IV: The After Years, which I really can't even speak to because I haven't played it yet, but I would like to play it at some point. It's like Cecil and Rosa have a kid, and Tactics. Okay, so Tactics is great. Tactics is a great Final Fantasy. Play Tactics because it's so good. Do not play Tactics Advanced, the sequel. Stop at Tactics. It does not have a good sequel. It's so bad. Tactics Advanced. Here's some stuff that I can vent about for a few minutes. Alright, so Final Fantasy IX has this system where you learn your skills from your weapons. It's pretty benign, it's pretty harmless, you just gotta make sure you just buy all the weapons in the game. Like, if you just make sure that you go to the item shop, buy the weapons, you'll have all the skills in the game. And, like, there's a synthesis shop as well, so just buy all the weapons in the game and also make all the synthesis in the game. Which, I know I'm making it sound more complicated, but just do those two things. Like, go buy weapons, go do synthesis. No prob. You'll have all the skills. Hilda? Oh god. Titus is supposed to be Tilda. According to James. So that's Final Fantasy IX in a nutshell. In Tactics, you brought back the class system. And Tactics Advanced did the same. The class system for Final Fantasy 3 and 5. But, they brought back the learned skills from weapons from 9. And the reason why this goes so terribly is that weapons are way more rare. Like there's like one weapon shop that sells like the very basic stuff, and that's like it. Everything else, like just like you have to get really lucky and find the weapons. So you're missing so many skills, and then because it's class based, like there's so many different classes in this game, you may end up like with one skill from the black mage, one skill from the white mage, and so you end up having like a ton of incomplete classes where you have like only 1 or 2 skills, and it ends up making like some classes unplayable, which defeats the purpose. So that's my rant about why. Sorry, I kind of just went to Venmo, but that's my rant about why Tactics Advanced is a bad sequel. This has been my dissertation. Thank you. Good night.
You get extra river, so that's there now.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll just.
Thank you for.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
For which? For letting you rant?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Better.
Tilda. Oh, Tida.
It.
Tida.
Well, dicks.
Silas, Final Fantasy games are good. It's like your nose. You can pick your favorite, and you can pick your nose, and everyone has a different favorite nose.
Okay.
So like,
sure, it's that.
So like Kelsey's favorite, I believe, is 10. My favorite is 9. A lot of people say that 7's the favorite, but they're all pretty good.
Except for 8. If you meet someone who says that 8 is their favorite, then they have bad taste.
I've already exhausted all my vent points, so I don't have any more vent points left to vent about 8.
Yeah, but it bad.
It's bad.
But it not great.
8 is a butthole. Don't pick your butthole.
He's not wrong, man.
That's pretty good. I liked 6. I think 6 was good. 4 told a good story.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember.
Ooh, James brings up
where shit goes.
So, James, you can honestly join me in being the bad boys. I actually did kind of like 13 as well.
No, that's like, it's fine that people liked it. I just wasn't a big fan. Like, I don't think it's a bad game. I just don't think it's great.
Yeah. Well, everyone complains about how it's like the entire game's like a movie or whatever, and it's like, I get it, but like,
I genuinely couldn't get through the first intro sequence just because it was such a fucking slog for me.
Honestly, I enjoy. It was a good movie.
Let me put it this way: the mechanics when I got to them were not good enough to make me forget that it made me watch like 4 hours of cutscenes to get to them.
Right. So to reply to you, Silas, about what about 10.2? 10.2 is the very thing that started this whole thing.
Yeah, 10.2 is garbage.
The fact that we talked about
10.2 is shit garbage that ruins the character, that all of the character work that they made in the previous game, it just completely says, that's cool. What if that shit never happens? Oh, take a girl who's been raised as a nun her whole life. Now, she wears booty shorts, half a skirt, and flips through the air firing 2 guns at once. I will say that 10.2 would be a good game if it didn't have those characters. The mechanics of the dress sphere system get a bad rap, but they're actually quite interesting. But it needs to not have had Riku and Yuna, because what they do to them in that game makes me want to find who created or suggested 10.2 and garrote them with their own intestines.
So, a gun-wielding nun does sound like somebody's specific thing.
It's your specific thing. Don't fucking lie.
Somebody's specific thing. Like, that is their exact thing.
Why can't I?
Good. Burp.
Why is that where it is?
Burp.
The fucking hitbox on that is bizarre.
That is true.
Hmm.
Isaac got me with the show called Black Lagoon, which is just straight up a show that contains a gun-wielding nun. And yes, she was kind of my thing. I'll admit.
I'm not surprised, dude. You have a nun thing. We don't talk about it a lot, but you got a nun thing.
We don't talk about it a lot, that's true. And
you're welcome for that, because I could do that so much more often.
I'll talk about more butt stuff instead. Who doesn't have a nun thing is what Silas says. Silas gets me. They call him Silas? I'm sorry, Silos.
We had a dude that we knew, I'm not going to call him a friend, but we had a dude that we knew whose name was Silas.
Yeah.
In college, but that bitch a freak.
Oh yeah, God, he took some deep dives on a lot of shit.
Existence.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we've had shit to talk about, because I have been doing this shit for a while now.
James dropped the hottest pun of 2019,
which is
in regards to nuns, saying they'll have nothing to do with you.
Oh god. It's true though, they are married to Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Jesus has a lot of girls, man, and I'm
true.
Can I be jealous? Am I allowed to be jealous of my Lord and Savior?
You're allowed to be jealous of your Lord and Savior. It is a sin though.
I think you're right.
Envy is a sin. But can we talk about how Jesus Christ had a harem though?
Can we talk about who the heck are these guys?
They were called the apostles.
Classy. That was funny. Who the heck are these guys?
Those are more apocalypticals. The monsters from the place, and they just decided to be here, I guess, and do stuff, I guess. And it's fine, and we're not gonna think about it, and it's great. Oh god, what is happening? I'm stuck. I'm stuck, and the camera is ruining itself. I'm so sorry, everyone. That was so scary.
So, big question here.
Oh, shit.
Big fan, a long time listener, first time watcher. There's a miracle chest underneath it.
Yeah, I know. They're orange in this game. They're easy to spot.
Thank goodness. Please bring back the orange. No, you want this or?
Who are you? I haven't seen you around here. Where are you from? Oh, Noru Village. No wonder you're wearing such plain clothes. A man should wear a good hood.
That man very much looks like he has a Deckard Cain voice. Who are you? What are you? Diablo!
No, trust me. There's more than one crazy old man in this village, and you can give the Deckard Cain voice to the other one.
Good.
Because it'll be great to hear Deckard Cain say some of the shit that old man says.
Don't forget the roof. It doesn't rain in Monotaki Village, but a mayor's house needs a roof. I have to have my dignity. Has anyone seen my pants?
I loved it. Also, it did that thing again where it sandwiched his name all into one word.
Yeah. Ancient Baron. Bye.
Speaking of, this is just to hop on to, we can talk about sequels some more. But just to hop on to names that are pronounced differently than how they, I guess, should be. In the game Chrono Cross is a weird pool, but the main character is like named Serge, but it's spelled S-E-R-G-E instead of S-U-R-G-E.
That's Sergei.
So it's Sergei, but to my knowledge, anybody that ever talks about Chrono Cross definitely just calls him Serge. Including myself. Including myself, for sure.
I mean, Serge is a cooler name.
Oh, there's one off in the corner.
Yeah, I know.
Right, I keep forgetting I don't have to point these out because they're...
You don't have to point them out. Ah, it's you! Come closer. Come here. I like a supple young pair of legs. Take a seat. So I can see your legs better. What shall we talk about today? As promised, I'll tell you anything.
About your history?
Okay, that does not narrow it down. Do you mean this one?
But it's a good point. Oh, dude, he is masturbating. Like, look at his right arm.
Oh, he has the shakes?
Right.
It's supposed to show off that he's super old, but it does look like he's whacking it because the speech bubble and table are in
Dude,
the way.
the shakes are really working out for him now. Get that shake weight.
Me? I was one hell of a guy. For one thing, I won the post as village chief on my own. Probably not even Fudo would have been a match for me back then.
Yeah. Knowledge history?
This is called the Marataki village. How it came to be called that? I can't remember how it got its... I'm getting old. Fudo. He was the strongest hunter. Invincible was the word for him. No one could beat him. Till 5 years ago, that is. Until the incident. He just disappeared, leaving his only son all alone. He has a gentle nature, a bit chubby, but he has the instincts of a hunter.
What about instincts?
He is Fudo's son after all. He could become a great hunter. But there's no hope with him being the way he is now. The day Fudo disappeared, his heart became covered with thick ice. How can we melt the ice in his heart? I'm quite eloquent, aren't I?
No, thank you.
Oh, that's enough for now, eh? Then come whenever you feel like hearing stories from me. So I can look at your creamy thighs.
Oh god, creamy.
And your leggings wearing butt. Here's a gift.
It's a gourd.
You are so pleased with yourself.
I am. That was fucking delightful. I hope everyone else enjoyed it because it was fun for me.
Don't forget about that one there.
I'll fucking get it later. I'll do it as a part of my homework for the stream.
Don't you forget about it.
I gotta talk to Bunbuku.
Oh, what? Who are you? Let's see, you're called Toan? A strange name, and if you've got nothing to talk about, don't waste my time. Don't forget the upstairs cabin. That's my room.
Let me find his sister. She ain't here. Bye.
That's the old man's. I think I already read. Creamy thighs. He was definitely calling the bull.
There he is. By the way, I'm just like slamming through all of this because I know which houses I can and cannot finish right now, and I definitely have to finish Cacao house because he's the village bard. He's the only one who lives here who's not a hunter, and also you need him. You have to.
Gotcha.
You have to finish his shit in order to move on because it gives you a special thing that helps you big snake fight.
Nice.
Which is how we progress the story. I'm dying, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
You wanna be a bard?
Sure.
He's a bard and he's also like the village fanboy. If that helps.
I'll recycle my old bard from digging out from trails in the sky. It doesn't really fit this guy, but I like the voice, so. Oh, I haven't seen you around here. I'm Cacao the Gleeman, and you?
Oh, he's perfect.
I see. Toan, huh? Yes, I've heard of you. Nice to meet you. Don't forget the room I lock myself in when I compose my music. I can't quite get into my music without the room.
It's just his fucking. It's just his creepy sex dungeon.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, hope you're ready.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty sure he writes a song and makes you listen to it.
Oh,
so
we're doing this one again.
So you get to sing.
Wow, there's another episode of Downtown Voice Acting where that exactly happens, where exactly that happens. We're having flashbacks here tonight. Oh, it's you! The house is back now. I can finally sing again! Thanks to you! Will you listen to something of mine? No, thank you. I see. You can just stay there. The title is Legendary Hunter. Udo,
I said
mighty
no, and he's doing it anyway.
Udo, mighty Fudo, will find his prey. This legendary hunter we all admire. No fierce bear's claws, nor white tiger fang will ever douse his raging fire. Never misses his mark, even in the deepest dark. A brave legend of the hunt will never tire.
I'm about to shoot some Dr. Pepper out my nose.
How do you like it? It's an original piece.
Which I said that I didn't want to listen to, but you made me.
This guy's after your sub sandwich, if you catch my meaning.
Gross.
The Legendary Hunter. It's a tribute to Fudo. Cool, isn't it? Cool. Thank you. This song shows Fudo's charisma, or shall I say, his power and prominence.
It says or, but I just like to point out that it says or because he's like, it's his charisma. No, it's his power. No, it's his prominence. I don't know what it is.
I think it's expressed well in this song. Only Fudo fans like myself could write it.
Oh, Aichi Mama.
It's been 5 years now since Fudo left. It was awesome. Really amazing. He was the hero of our village. Guy wants to put your sub sandwich in his book.
Yeah, yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it.
James is
Toan is a child, okay?
Don't sexualize the No one could beat Fudo. He was invincible. Back then, the villagers were attacked by a fearful monster called White Tiger.
It's not this one.
Right, it's not the one on the screen, but...
It's really not. This is called a Dasher, and you fought them in the first dungeon.
We just put him against some scrub in this one.
There you go.
Many hunters lost their lives fighting the White Tiger. But Fudo, he killed that very White Tiger in one blow. Just one sub sandwich. His power was tremendous.
Oh god, as was his sub sandwich.
After that, Fudo became a hero. The entire village respected Fudo and worshipped him as a guardian god. Fudo was my idol. I knew I couldn't be like Fudo. I've always been shitty and weak. But Fudo made even a person like myself believe that I could be strong.
Don't believe in him. Believe
in the Fudo that believes in me.
Yeah.
Like magic, I felt like I could do anything, even shove a subset. But then 5 years ago, Fudo disappeared. There were rumors that he was killed by a monster called Killer Snake. They said, though injured, he still fought Killer Snake and died bravely. But I don't believe that. Fudo is too strong. I'm sure he's still alive somewhere. No half-wit Killer Snake could stand a chance against our hero. I'm right. Right? I don't know. You saw Fudo, you would understand right away. So, I bet my performance made you want to try a musical instrument too!
Maybe you want to try something.
Sorry, this is my treasure and I can't give you this. Just a minute. I've completely switched his voice. This was not...
Yeah, this is not how you started, but I'm okay with it.
I actually like this better. A flute I made myself. It has a good sound to it. Hey, you got the ocarina.
Odd tone flute.
But it sounds like a mouse. Don't play it in strange places or you'll attract snakes.
The game could not have hit you harder with that hint if they had bashed you over the head with a sub sandwich.
Yeah. The flesh flute. Ooh, this guy wants Fudo's. Oh god. Guy wants Fudo's toasty Italian meatball sub between his cold cut combos.
I see that James has washed his hands of this conversation.
Yeah. James delivered a good one though. Because James finished with this guy wants Fudo sub sandwich.
Welcome to being racist again. Enjoy.
Hey, you there. Come sit here. Finally, I can settle down. I hear we owe it to you. Stay for a meal. I'll cook something special. I'm full. So, have you found the Moon People's village yet? I see. Wise Elf Forest is really big, so it may not be easy to find. Oh well, don't get discouraged. Take it easy and don't rush. Cheer up, I'll give you this. Hey, fruit of Eden. Good luck, bye.
I don't know
That
what
is
the
a long cat scarf.
Yeah, he's all the people in this village wear their first kill around their necks.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
That's like the whole thing with hunters is they wear. I guess the only real exception to this is the mushroom family, because they just wear. Oh, you know what? Actually, there are giant mushroom monsters, so it's possible that it's still that. But they do wear mushrooms instead.
I do like the idea that, like, it's like you don't want to make your first kill until it's good, where it's like, you know, if you're wearing this thing for the rest of your life, you know, then you want to get a pretty good kill.
I mean, as was demonstrated by all the cutscenes with Fudo, like, you can change it later. Like, he started wearing the white tiger garb afterwards. But that's like traditionally what they do. So I guess if you just get a better one, you can do that.
I was so proud of this guy. Kalulu, don't climb up there. It's dangerous. Come on down. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was something you were saving for later. I know I ate it, but there's nothing we can do about that now. Wow, this is bad. Hey, Toan, I ate something of Kalulu's. She got mad at me and climbed way up there. It was a strange looking thing and I carelessly ate it. You don't have one, do you? It coiled like a shell and white in color. Oh, and it was really sweet.
He's talking about a lollipop. One of those twisty, loopy lollipops. The way that we get it is from the weird turtle guy I was mentioning earlier. But we don't have him yet, so that just gets to be... Their house just still gets to be in event mode for the rest of our lives. Anyway, do you want to maybe fight the killer snake and then end it? End it all?
How... just let go. Just press X to give up. How soon is Ghost Snake? Is it like right now?
We just got the flute, so we can just go do it.
Sure, that'd be good. That'd be a good capper.
Or, I forgot, we haven't visited him since we restored the river. Wanna go do that?
Sure.
You guys are sponsored by Subway now. Punch her in the stomach and make her vomit the stuff up. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Damn, Kalulu, get down. Shit's dangerous. Punch her in the stomach and make her vomit the stuff up. No, it was the boy. It was the guy that made it. He ate it. Punch him in the stomach. He ate a Subway sandwich. God, that is terrifying.
I told you, he gets extra wiggly.
That is.
Got a lot of garbage in here.
Just use repair powder, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
He's a wiggle boy. Wiggy boy.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have all those fucking doodads I can use.
Fruit of Edens?
Yeah, I have like a gourd. Got a gourd. Give her a gourd. One gourd shy of a basket, you know what I'm saying?
You got.
Crazy. I love reading this because it just makes it look like he's swearing like a motherfucker. It's gibberish. Use item.
I'm now sticking to that sound because that's what I made for the first sound. So that's what the tree sounds like. Unless you're the tree, you can be the tree as well.
I can be the tree. I'll just make him direct.
Okay.
Don't tell me, little one. Is it you who saved me?
Yes.
Oh, good heavens! So it was you. Thank you so much.
Just reminds me a little bit of Zoidberg. Why not Zoidberg? Thank you. Those are nostrils.
Let me reward you with something then, little one.
Oh god, no, that was actually a sneeze, okay. Cohen is dead.
There, go on. Please accept it. This is what all hunters long for. A Subway sandwich. It's a rare, legendary item.
What is this eldritch nightmare?
The serpent.
Oh god, can we focus on how much more he's jiggling than usual?
Yeah,
guy-
he does extra jiggles when he's excited and they're gross.
This guy's a goddamn gelatinous octahedron. Got the Master Sword. They call it the $5 football.
This sword never breaks. Until it's accomplished its mission, that is.
Like, does it then break?
Yeah. So, the way that the Serpent Sword works is you can just use it and use it and use it and use it, and it'll never break and disappear. Unless you kill the killer snake, which is what we're about to do, so... So now it's breakable again. But once the mission's over, it's a breakable sword like any other.
Oh, okay.
It's a rare item. Take care of it.
So if you beat him,
Thanks,
like if
Spidey.
you're fighting the snake and you've got it on like empty, like you've got it on 0, then you can still use it, but as soon as the mission's over, it's like...
No, I mean, like, it doesn't instantly break. It's just like, it becomes a regular sword after that.
Right, but I just meant like if you just decided to never repair it and had it 0 durability.
Oh, yeah, I guess maybe. So, if you want to meet the most miserly motherfucker in the entire game, we're about to.
Hell yeah.
He overcharges you for literally everything, and he's just a real bastard.
Okay.
So do you want to voice him or do you want me to?
Is this the one I'm throwing down Deckard Cain for?
No.
Oh, okay. Shit. Sure. I'll save that one and try to think. I'll think of something. I got you.
Are you sure? He's an owl.
I've got an owl voice.
How many licks does it take to the center of your wallet? Because that's what this guy is gonna do.
Well, in that case, I could kind of do 1, 2, 3. No, that's too close to the. Oh, you're a new face. I'm Mr. Mustache. I own the store.
Wow, you've made him even creepier than I thought.
Welcome, who? I brought back a bit of Dr. Tot with a twist. I need an entrance to my store. Whoo! A roof with a top too. A business sign is a must. Whoo! For a business. I'd like the sign on top of the roof. A place that attracts attention is good. Whoo! You do need a store, right? Who? Well, you'll just have to deal with it too. Who? Not two. Who?
Eat a dick. The worst owl ever. Bye.
There's gonna be so many.
I hate this motherfucker. I hate him so much.
When we're doing our homework and we're like looking back at like what voice we gave to everybody, there's gonna be a lot this time around.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna be a lot.
Yeah. The good news about voicing this game is that we pretty much, as soon as we're done with the village, don't ever really need to go back, so...
True, but we're gonna stop this at halfway through the village.
That's true. We'll just have to do it next week instead of waiting.
Ooh, why is our shop is open after remodeling? Ooh.
That's an interesting way to put it. Remodeling. You know, the Dark Genie just remodeled the world.
It's the true history.
By destroying everything and you have to rebuild it.
Yeah. I certainly appreciate all that you've done, sir. Ooh. Alright, ooh, just for you, sir. Ooh, a special discount off for who? Look at this, ooh. Ooh, we got the Wise Owl Sword. Hell yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Now check it out.
Just a minute, ooh. Ooh, don't misunderstand, ooh. I didn't say it was free, ooh. I didn't say it was free, fool.
Yeah.
Still gonna charge you, bitch, ooh. But I'll give you a discount price, ooh. I'm only gonna eat all your bread, ooh. Let me see, ooh. I bought a sub sandwich, ooh.
How about $5,000?
Good fucking fuck.
This guy is a real bastard. I hate him.
Still too high, ooh. Okay, how about 2,500 sub sandwiches? A special price, ooh. A real discount price. It's below cost, ooh. I can't sell it for 1 guild less than this, ooh. That's not the only item here either. Buy all you need, ooh. Wow, he takes it from you and then... wow.
And also, literally everything here is like, as I recall, is more expensive here than it is like anywhere else. He's a bullshit motherfucker, and we're just gonna sell him things and buy everything at the Gaffers on principle, because this guy sucks and I hate him.
they disown on some gangsta sub sandwich shit.
I will say, fucking bait is OP as fuck in this game.
Yeah?
It's 2 hundo.
Good God.
Doggy.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a Wise Owl Sword, you have enough money for it now.
I sure do. But, instead, I'm not gonna do that. Because I already have a lot of swords.
What does stand-in powder do? Like, as far as can't you? Why
If
stand?
one of your dudes dies,
Mhm.
you have to use stand-in powder to switch to the other dude.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another thing they fixed in the second game.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a bunch of bull honks.
Yeah, not a bit. Yeah. He's a businessman. Respect the business. Okay.
Also, at this point, like, my sword is just way better than all these.
Oh.
I
wow.
can status break some of these bitches, though.
That'd be good.
And there's no such thing as synth points in this game, so you can there's just slots.
Right, he goes into a synth break slot. Yeah.
So it doesn't, like, get harder and harder.
Yeah, which is good actually. That's really good.
But yeah, look at this difference. Like, right off the bat, this starts off as 30. This does not. The Shao is just instantly better.
Wow.
Just, like, right away.
Chicken sweet.
But you do always have to use both characters. Let me
Mm-hmm.
see, do I have... See, I don't want to use all these if I'm about to get a new character, you know? Like, I don't remember what his stats are at, so I might...
Shitty.
might
No,
wait.
I'm just kidding.
I might wait.
It's gonna be a while before we end the stream, isn't it?
No. Because I'm done now, so all we gotta do is go do the killer snack. Do a snack.
Oh yeah, important question since they're like, oh crap.
Mm-hmm.
No, you read it wrong. Sorry. Have people been hearing, because I brought this up at the very beginning, but there's nobody in the room because I forgot to post the link. But, are you guys getting feedback from the microphone? Because I built a bigger box, so I have like a nice, fancy...
We're gonna need a bigger box.
I mean, look at this. This is fancy, right? Fancy box.
Ooh.
Fancy box.
Fancy mic.
Fancy mic.
The sequel to Magic Mike.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Even Sean the other day, I feel flattered. Even Sean the other day, like, looked at me, he's like, I like the aesthetic of this.
Where the fuck?
But no, the question is like, so I tried to craft a big sound box for it, and to not have a lot of feedback, or like extra noise. Are you guys getting? I mean, you're hearing the Vimeo game itself. Are you also hearing extra feedback from the microphone picking up the speakers that are outputting the volume right now?
What he's saying is, are you hearing an echo of video games?
Yeah, I guess that's probably... Oh, hey.
About this? Oh, shit.
Actually, may I try? This might be the one thing I'm good at.
I will say real quick that the reason why I was fucking it up is because I was pressing X on the Xbox, which is not... This is a PlayStation game.
Oh, yeah.
So let me try one more again.
One more again?
I apologize, everyone.
Yeah. Resident Evil 4? What's the yes to? Oh, yes, it's Resident Evil 4, okay. You did it.
I forgot about that, but you get to fight 2 duels in this area. Forgot about the werewolves, but here they are. I don't know why they didn't prompt the first time. By all accounts, it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, get that snake going. Snake.
Oh, fuck.
Snake. Key.
I fucked up.
You didn't get any more bread?
No. I need to have the serpent sword equipped.
Can you not do that?
Not during a duel, no.
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Is that just how this ends?
Yeah. God temporarily leave dungeon, please.
They just fucking rewind, like they kind of fade to red on you, like you're fucked.
Yeah, what's up? You died, bitch. Maybe you equipped the right sword. Okay. My bad. I forgot. Let's just go back through. No, nobody saw anything. I'm great at this game.
I appreciate that the punishment for not doing the right thing isn't insta death, like for real death. Like
I mean, it wasn't.
Well, I mean, like it
But
doesn't.
it didn't stick.
It did, yeah. It didn't make you like have to reset the game or reload your save, like Dark Cloud 2. That's one design choice I actually think I like better in Dark Cloud 1. The death isn't like the end. Death just kicks you out of the dungeon and takes some money from you. It's interesting that it didn't even do the quick time event for you. It just skipped straight to him succeeding and like about to stab it into his head, and it bounces off.
Mm-hmm. It is now an evolvable sword. What they really mean, it is now a breakable sword.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the ground? This little sparkle. It's a bone pendant. Just a shrunken head minus any of the fleshy bits. On string. Yeah, welcome to your fucking official vor stream.
Yeah. God.
Anyway. Alright, y'all. Be done.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Unrelated to
I
everything,
can't
but
leave that one.
unrelated to everything, I do see the Dran's feather in inventory. I actually really like the Dran's feather. So,
Oh yeah. Being able to speed walk is nice.
super speed, man. Spooper speed.
I do think it's kind of a bummer that that didn't carry over into the next one.
Oh, it's true. It didn't. You're right.
Okay, so I'm gonna poll the audience. Do we end the stream right now, or do we do the cutscene with getting our new dude yet?
The new dude, by the way, is Jason Thunderburger.
Yeah. Do we get Jason Thunderburger?
Jason Thunderburger.
Who's Udo's chubby son?
Mm-hmm. Don't do drugs. Yeah, I think our consensus is don't do drugs.
Alright. Bye.
Yep.
Then we will get him first thing next time, and it'll be super neato, and then we get to finish the back half of the dungeon, and then find a bunch of small bummy folk, and from there I think go to... yeah, we go to the ocean next.
Nice. The ocean says yes. I actually like something that Isaac does that I'll pass on to you, which Isaac asks everybody that streamed with him is, do you want to say a little party word?
Don't do drugs. Don't put Subway sandwiches in your butt.
Alright, this has been Downtown Voice Acting. Signing off.